Hello everybody, this is Iron13 welcoming you to Afterburn, and holy smokes, this has gotta be, I don't know, this has gotta be the most incredible thing. I have uploaded an episode 1 week after the last episode. Holy crap! I don't think this has happened in a very long time. I am so proud of you, myself. Sorry, I said you guys, but I meant myself. So yeah, but next week, there probably won't be an episode because I'll be away. So I won't have time to work on that episode, so a little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. Let's get on with Afterburn. And keep up with the excitement of having 2 episodes of RCWE, probably not the same show, it's not Friday Night Fights, but 2 episodes of RCWE 2 weeks in a row. Sorry, I'm excited with glee. And in our first matchup, Frankenstein, he's going to be coming out, and I believe he's facing one of the members of the Shield. Also later on tonight, we also have in action the All-American Alliance. Who else do we have? Wait a sec, Nick Fury, Captain America. It's only supposed to be Falcon coming out. This is shades of the last Afterburn, where basically all 3 of them came out and attacked Goku. But yeah, also later on tonight, we're having El Novino versus Sora. El Novino is now the #1 contender for the Internet Championship, so he'll be facing off against Riku's good buddy Sora here in the main event. But yeah, here comes the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury getting in the face of Frankenstein. Frankenstein kicking him back, and Nick Fury is pissed about this. This is obviously due to the fact that Goku is good friends with Frankenstein. Goku pretty much calls Frankenstein Ader. If you have ever watched Dragon Ball, you'll know the reason why. And they're just attacking him for it, all because he's a good friend. This is dumb. Seriously, Nick Fury is just getting in several cheap shots against Frankenstein and Captain America and Falcon. Oh, wait a sec. I'm sorry, it's not against Falcon. This is Nick Fury against Frankenstein in a match. I do apologize. I thought it was going to be Falcon in the match, but obviously they changed it up. And now Frankenstein back on the attack. I don't think the match has ever gotten started. Because, to be honest, I originally think it was supposed to be Falcon who's supposed to be in this match, but I think they're just holding back. And Frankenstein, I think he's gonna go for it. Yes, he's gonna go for the Franken Bomber, and here comes Captain America. They're finally getting in and just wailing away on Frankenstein. Obviously, Nick Fury just wanted to have his way by himself, and he had his little backup in the background, just waiting to come in case things go wrong. Especially with the fact that Frankenstein was gonna do the Franken Bomber on him. Now Nick Fury. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, to be honest, I don't know what their real agenda is. I honestly don't know. They say they want to they want to take down metahumans, and there's a shield breaker! And now the shield is just working their way onto Frankenstein. And Falcon has got a chair. He's got a steel chair, and Nick Fury just beating away on Frankenstein. Seriously, what is their goal? And once again, Now they're beating him up again. Nick Fury sort of teleported out of place there, but... And the other chair has somehow mysteriously disappeared, but here comes Goku! Here comes Fry! I wasn't expecting Philip J. Fry, but... I did expect Goku. Oh. Oh, God. Niku Bellic is out here talking. Well, not out here, but he's in Liberty City right now. You can tell. He's behind his probably stolen vehicle. To be fair, Niku, you won the match already, I do believe, and you're beating the hell onto the Doctor. It wasn't a wrestling match anymore. So this guy's delusional. Wait, what? Okay, he's challenging Rick Grimes to a Liberty City street fight. To be honest, this is unlike Niku Bellic. Placing a challenge. He must have a real hatred for police officers. I mean, that's the only reason why I could see him honestly challenging Rick Grimes in a Liberty City street fight. I mean, it's very much out of character for what Niku Bellic has done in the past. He's always been sneaky. He's always been conniving. Well, he pretty much tries to avoid a fight. So we'll have to see what Rick Grimes says to the challenge. I'm sure he's going to say accept. He's a noble man. He's for sure going to accept this match. But right now it's the All-American Alliance, and of course they're reading out a statement to the American people. I'm a Canadian person, so I really don't care what Stan Smith has to say. But I'll read it anyways, or I'll hear him anyways. Oh, no, we obviously know who they're aligned with, or who they think is obviously the peachy president, and yeah, people are not happy about this. They're seriously not happy about it. I know not everybody boos the president, or thinks he's the worst person in the world. For a lot of people, yes, he is. And here comes Bert and Ernie.
You make bath time lots of fun.
Bert and Ernie's... Well, Bert made his first appearance at the RCW tournament, and Ernie came along with him, pretty much kind of cheering on his best friend.
Rubber Ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true.
And so far, not too much luck, but they're facing off against the American Alliance, or the All-American Alliance. So they have a better chance of... Yeah, they have a better chance at actually winning a match, I do believe, or I do admit.
Rubber ducky, I'm
And honestly,
awfully fond of you.
Sesame Street is more American
Rubber
than
ducky,
the
would you like me to
All-American
scrub your back
Alliance.
with my nifty little scrub brush? You would?
And
Okay,
plus,
sounds
they
good.
represent a childhood innocence. Who doesn't like that? See, look at that. Bert. I know he's pandering to the crowd, but come on, you can't help but like that. It's Bert. No, it's Ernie. Sorry, Ernie. Good. I know I haven't watched Sesame Street in a long time, but I should have known who the hell Ernie is. And Dwight, he's picking up Ernie and he picks him up again and throws him into the ring ropes. And wait a sec, Dwight with a running bulldog. Well, a bulldog nonetheless. Dwight showing how calculating he is. I mean, he does work for a paper company. He is a manager of a paper company. I mean, he's got to read those flow charts. He's got to see how popular things are. And Ernie, well, nice. It's like, what is Ernie doing? Okay, that was pretty nice of Ernie. What he did, and Bert taking down Stan, but Dwight going to the outside. Ernie going on top. And Stan throwing Ernie down to the ground. Ernie was distracted. And Dwight taking advantage of that. Come on, you don't play dirty to Sesame Street. Sesame Street doesn't know dirty. They know niceness. They know sharing. They know a lot of things that would make the world better. A nice, better place. And if I see in the comments about, oh well, they're a gay couple, well, I don't know why I brought that up. I don't know what point I was actually going to make because I just went blank right afterwards. Let's just forget I said that. And Stan ducking underneath Bert, and oh my god, a nice move by Stan. Stan with a nice, God, I am really out of it today in terms of wrestling maneuvers. Spine buster. A nice spine buster. Bert throwing him into the corner. Bert is beating up Stan Smith. Bert, one of the more grouchy characters in Sesame Street, and oh my god! And another spine buster doing similar thing as what he did earlier. And a nice double hip toss by both Dwight and Stan Smith. Dwight is on the offensive. They say that they're in it. Wait a sec, the paper. No! They're trying to go for the paper cut. And Bert. I have no idea what that. That looks like it was a backbreaker. And wait a sec, Bert. What's he gonna do here? Ballin'! I didn't think Bert had it in him. He was balling right there. 1, 2, and only getting a 2 count. Ernie was able to keep up a stable defense from keeping Stan from trying to interfere and break up the count, but still Dwight was able to get his arm up. Dwight throws Bert right into the corner, going for his bulldog. Dwight. Going for a cover. He kind of hesitated there for a while, but he went for a cover, but only got a 2 count. And Dwight getting several shots. Burt fights back. Now he has him in an armbar. Gets in behind. Going for a pin. Oh, he was too close to the ropes. It's like Dwight has him in the corner. Throws him into the other corner. And no! Burt! He blocked him! He blocked him with his foot. Goes to the top rope. And goes for a leg drop from off of the top rope. I would go for a cover here, but no! Burt not going for the cover. Instead, going for a cover. 1, 2. And I still have to think up a finishing move for Burt. And Ernie. Although Burt and Ernie do have a combined, or a double team finishing maneuver called the Best Friends Forever, or BFF. I still haven't figured out what I would call their individual finishing moves. Unless I have it on one of my pieces of paper, but I don't think that I do. Anyway, Zach going for the paper cut! The paper cut onto Burt. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Only a what? Only a 1 count? Okay, that was very unorthodox. The fact that it was only a 1 count, and wait a sec, Dwight going for an easy cover. 1, 2, only getting a 2 count. He tried for that roll up, that desperation roll up. And that's shot right straight to the gut of Burt. Stan just working away on Burt. Stan, who's trained by the CIA, and he's setting up for the All-American Attitude Adjustment. Oh no, no, God, no. Stan, no. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Thank God Ernie was there. Oh my God, right to the outside. Dwight threw him to the outside. Burt was able to hang on, but come on, how the hell is Burt still standing? Ernie trying to beat up on Dwight. I can see it in the background. He throws him into the inside. With Stan. Oh no. Burt trying to fight back. He blocks him, and this is it. This has got to be it. All-American Attitude Adjustment. Sorry, the American Attitude. I don't. Whatever. American Attitude Adjustment. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and this one's over. And Ernie, he almost prevented the count, but it was just too late. I mean, Burt received 2 American Attitude Adjustments, and I mean, I'm sorry, 2 is just. That's just all it took. See, we see both of them. Of course, during the replay, they have to show both of them. And Ernie almost breaking up the count. But unfortunately for Bert and Ernie, another loss goes onto their belt. It's a sad day in Sesame Street. When Bert and Ernie lose a match, they just can't help but cry. And unfortunately for us, we'll have to get some more gloating by the All-American Alliance. And of course, Homer is speaking, but Cartman is still making his gestures. Can't you tell I was lazy when trying to edit this part? Of course you can. And of course, Homer appreciates the fact that Cartman appreciates his humor. What was so humorous about Homer beating up his son? Don't tell me I just heard that. Aw, thanks, Papa Homer. Is he trying to reference one of the episodes of The Simpsons? I mean, I already knew that Homer was already calling Eric his son. But I'm sorry, it still kind of bothers me that Eric pretty much... He said Papa Homer. That's the only thing that Poppy said. Or Pepe. Peppy? I think it was Peppy. Basically, at one point, Homer called him Pepsi. But yeah, obviously they're gonna make a counter offer against Bart, but it kind of seems like it's gonna be something sinister. I don't know what to think about that. I honestly don't. I mean... The thing is that Bart and Homer have already had a long rivalry. I mean, as father and son, and if you've ever watched The Simpsons, you know that in a way it's a love-hate relationship. Homer loves Bart, or loved Bart, I should say. He obviously doesn't love him anymore. I mean, I hope in some fatherly way that he does love him, but it's Homer Simpson. He's a selfish, arrogant asshole. So I would... Basically, Bart has got to watch out. He has honestly got to watch out. I mean, we still got one more episode of Friday Night Fights before Adrenaline Rush. It's going to be our go-home show. Go-home show for the CPV event. And yes, I still have Adrenaline Rush penned in for August. It's going to be late August. Like I said, next week I won't have an episode of Friday Night Fights up. I've got some of the matchups recorded, but not everything. but I have it penciled in to try to get it done next Friday after that, or at least the Friday after that. I'm trying to make a good effort to try to keep my episodes at least to have one episode a month. And if I don't get it done in a month, please don't go Angry Joe on me. Please, for the love of God. And El Novino going up and getting with a nice stiff right arm. And he throws Sora into the ring ropes. And Sora going for a pin. No, he didn't go for a pin. Sora throwing him into the corner. Getting a nice forearm shot. El Novino and Sora. El Novino made himself known back a couple of months ago where he wanted to challenge the Internet Champion because Riku left an open challenge. Last week, and I can officially say last week because it actually did happen last week, Sheldon Cooper came out and wanted to challenge the challenge to be for himself. El Novino came out and said, "Hey, look, I already made my challenge. You get the hell out of here." That's an abbreviation. He probably didn't, but he probably would say, "Get the hell out of here." Instead, Sheldon, being the way he is, kind of got pissed off at him, saying that it's blah 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 blah, you know, the typical Sheldon fashion. And El Novino and Sheldon Cooper had a match. Sheldon's second match. And El Novino has had a lot more matchups than him. So you know where it's heading. El Novino won and is officially the challenger for the internet title. And so tonight, Sora and El Novino are facing off in a match. Sora being a best friend of Riku, who helped him gain the Internet Championship. So yeah, this is Sora's a little bit of a different fighter. He's much more. He's high flying as what Riku is. I don't know. He seems a little bit more carefree about how he fights, compared to Riku, who likes to zone in and likes to do some high risk factors or high risk maneuvers. And El Novino, he's got a good mixture of styles. Wait a sec, a reversal. El Novino going into the ring ropes, and wait a sec, what's Sora gonna do? A nice DDT from off of the second rope. Sora going to the top rope, going for a 450 splash, and going for the cover. 1, 2, and only getting a 2 count. Oh, El Novino tosses him back and gets him with a slap. I thought El Novino would have done something more substantial than that, but unfortunately not. And El Novino, what is he gonna do here? He has him in the ring ropes, and Sora reverses him. He puts him up onto the top rope. El Novino kicks him back and gets him with a nice double axe handle. But Sora was still standing, and he gets him with a kick. Throws him into the ring ropes. El Novino in behind. A lot of reversals, and he's took out the legs of Sora. Wait a sec. El Novino. He went for it. He went for the Hellraiser, but only got... I sorry, I missed what count it was, but Sora was able to get up after, I think, either the 1 or 2 count. I missed it because I was trying to remember what El Novino's finishing maneuver is. El Novino going for a headbutt. No, I'm sorry, not a headbutt. 1, 2, and only getting a 2 count. Sora blocks him. Gets him in an arm bar. Picks him up for the key lock pile driver. The key lock pile driver. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and no! El Novino kicking out of it. Once again, Sora keeping El Novino down, and Sora going for a nice leg drop. Another nice leg drop and an elbow drop. With another elbow drop to finish it. He picks him up. Gets in several kicks and wait a sec. El Novino picking him up for another Hellraiser. Hellraiser from out of nowhere. But I don't think he's finished. He's going up onto the top rope. The Novino Salt. And I'm sorry, I had to read that again. The Novino Salt. I don't see it again, because here it is, the Novino Salt. He went for the cover. And this is all that matters. He got the 3 count. And Riku's better watch it. Like, look at how great El Novino is as a fighter. Could he be the next Internet Championship, or champion? Not the championship, because that would be quite weird. But the champion. Could he be the next Internet champion? I do believe he can. Or I do believe he can be. This has been Siren13 saying, we'll see you for Friday Night Fights.